Now I know what you're thinking. A god-rolled ill will? That thing's probably amazing. I've got luck in the chamber, rangefinder, rifled barrel. Oh my god, this thing should be deadly. But unfortunately, ill will sits in a tough spot in the primary weapon category. You see, if I would have gotten that exact same roll on a Palindrome or IS Luna, I would be losing my shit. I would be so excited because I have one of the best guns in the game for PvP, for Rumble, for Control. It doesn't matter. An IS Luna with the same roll that I have is something people wish they could get because of how effective it is in PvP. But even though I have that roll on the ill will, it feels like a very average gun, and I want to explain why. Because of the slow rate of fire, if you're dueling someone who has an IS Luna and the same roll as you, essentially the only way to outplay him is if you get 2 headshots and one of them is the lucky bullet, aka a 2-shot kill. If you don't get the lucky bullet, it's impossible to outduel an IS Luna. You just can't shoot fast enough to kill as fast as the Luna. So even though I would argue that the ill will feels great at a range, and some of the hit registration on this gun is one of the best I've felt in a long time for hand cannons, it's a suboptimal gun just because of the base stats, and it's really unfortunate because I'd love to play with some different hand cannons that have a different feel, but the IS Luna / Palindrome archetype is just too good and too dominant that even with something like this that is quote-unquote a god roll, it just doesn't feel that great. The other thing too is you feel the slow rate of fire even more against pulse rifles. If someone has a Clever Dragon or a Grasp of Malik or something like that, ill will gets absolutely dominated. But look at this. Like, the hit registration on it is great at a distance. I'm landing some great shots here at a range that you might get ghost bullets with something like an IS Luna. And maybe that's the rangefinder. I don't know what it is, but this gun feels very solid overall. It's kind of sad because the gun has some stuff going for it. I do enjoy using it, but it just is a suboptimal pick kind of from birth. There's nothing you can really do to make the ill will better. It's just unfortunately worse than the Palindrome or the IS Luna. You might as well grab the vendor Palindrome if you like the ill will because it's just going to perform better in more situations. Yes, you can outduel people with the ill will, but more often than not, you're going to lose a duel straight up because you can't shoot the gun fast enough. It sucks. I was kind of depressed. I was really excited to try this out, but guys, if you have an ill will, unfortunately, this is something you're going to want to use if you want to just play around and dick around and have some fun, not if you want to take things seriously, because you're going to actually get extremely frustrated with how many duels you lose, even though, you know, you land the first shot, because you just can't pull the trigger fast enough. That's pretty much it for me, though. Like, that's kind of it for the review. I tried it in a few different games. I tried against, Lil Sonic, the guy that just killed me there. He's one of the best players in the world. And I had no chance against him. Like, it wasn't even a competition. Every time I saw him, I started to run in the middle of the game for the most part because I couldn't kill him. And maybe that's just because I suck at the game, period. But we're going to blame it on the gun. How's that sound? Fair? Good? It's good? Gucci? Anyways, I'm headed out of town for a bit for some family stuff. I might be back later tonight for a video, but I'm not quite sure. But I've got a funny video coming out in the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.